Hopefully. Okay, I think we're good now. Let me know if you guys can see me. The glasses are coming off because I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't. Let me know if you guys can see me. If you guys are watching this in future tense and not live, go ahead and skip it to about 8 minutes after this, and that's when the tribe tea should start. What is up, everybody? Sorry, my wig is going a little crazy right now. This is not the wig that I'm even supposed to be wearing today. It's just when I pre-recorded videos this week, this was the wig I was wearing. Here, let me like scoot this down a little bit. Okay, that's way better. What's up, everybody? Hey, 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 hey. So said I'm running out to my car on break right now. Don't get fired, my guy. What is up, everybody? Welcome, everybody that's never made the Tribe Tea lives before. I know they're kind of hard to catch sometimes. It's every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. We just do a little short Q&A debriefing thing at the beginnings before it hits 2 p.m. So that's why, you know, I got water this week. I don't have ginger ale. I got water this week. Delicioso. So I'm saying a bitch finally graduated, right? Congrats to all my graduates. I forget that some people's schooling be going on until like the end of freaking June. Did you watch the BET Awards? I watched snippets, like I watched the performances and stuff, but I just didn't like, I don't know. I didn't really care for it. I was doing other shit when the BET Awards was going on. I just watched the performances and stuff, but that's it. All y'all about to get fired, period, right? I'm gonna need y'all not be playing hooky to watch the live, like go on break or something. More like Source Awards, right? Someone said it's almost 11 a.m. in Cali. Yeah, we're like, I think 3 hours ahead over here. Lizzo's performance was good. It really was. Can we talk about Cardi B's new music video? I didn't see it yet. I've seen some like screenshots and stuff, but I haven't watched it. Suggest a good vape. In my opinion, any vape that has like a big mod like this, well, I don't even know if this is called a mod or not. I think it's a tank. I don't fucking know. But usually the ones that take like 3 batteries and rechargeables are the ones that I like because that shit just be dying too much. And another tip for vapes, I suggest like getting more than one set of batteries. So yeah. We got 5 more minutes until we start, and I already have a story pulled up. Oh, I got a new phone case because my other one was like fucking falling apart. So, yeah. Some dog sitting, and this dog has bruised the hell out of my legs. I can't. Girl, you better lock that dog up. Okay, but does anyone know about the raids going on in Denver? I did know about that. I'll have to look that up when the live is over. Oh, and rest in peace to Etika. I never watched any of his videos or anything, but that was really tragic that I heard about what happened. Thanks for the donation, Janet. She asked, what are your thoughts on Passion Twists? I mean, I think they're cool. I haven't done them on myself in a long time. Today we're doing a regular 1 hour tribe tea, not 2 hours. Good luck on your job interview, Anthony. What's up, your girl? Welcome to It's Miriam's World. Yeah, it's definitely still going to be spicy. We got 3 more minutes. I'm ready to get started. Like, I'm impatient. Y'all aren't talking about no, like, any, like, topics. Well, y'all have. I remember you posting alcohol suggestions. Is that video still happening? Yeah, I'm actually gonna like listen to you guys' advice and do like some drunk painting videos. Well, not drunk, child. I'm not trying to damage my liver, but you know, like do painting with a twist videos and try out some new drinks and stuff. Shout out to Danielle G for the donation. I appreciate you. Y'all don't have to donate, but if you do, I appreciate it. I also have a company that hit me up that wants to work with me, and they do like wine stuff. So I just feel like I've been getting all these different signs to like, because you guys know I've been experimenting with my channel. There are some things that I know I don't want to change, but there are other things that I do. Like I want to do more vlogs and do more artistic stuff. I do like doing things with clothing, but that shit costs a lot of money. And I noticed I have hella art supplies, and I have this huge patio. So right now I'm like revamping my whole patio and like trying to turn it into like this art station. I want to have like special guests get lit or whatever and do that. So yeah, those are my plans right now. And I could sell the paintings if you guys want them. I mean, shit, if anybody wants them. Someone asked, would you rather be a stripper or an escort? I'd rather be a stripper, but I don't really like people like that. Like I couldn't be around no man like that. I would, if I had to go into the sex work industry, I would just be a freaking cam girl or something. Like I wouldn't be like a stripper, because I don't know. And I couldn't be an escort because, child, I just, not for me. Not trying to shame any sex workers, but not for me. Yes, Artemis, I would be a madam. Bitch, we going to jail. If you want to be a madam, you going to jail. Like, I'm not going to time lapse the painting videos. I'm literally, it's going to skip every now and again, but I'm going to be doing my commentary. I'm going to be getting lit. It's going to be funny because you guys know I hate boring shit. Like I have to add comedy into my videos. Like I like being entertaining, and I want to watch shit that I would want to watch and laugh. Like I can't just be doing no boring ass time lapse painting. Like, no, I want to make people laugh. Like I want to have a good time. Like, you get what I'm saying? Or foot modeling. Bless. Shit, I would do that shit right now. Like, you don't even got to know whose piggies these are. Okay, so it's probably very awkward if you're tuning in at this point, future tense, and you just hear me talking about selling toes. But this is a Tribe Tea segment. That is when you guys send me in your stories, or if you need advice or anything like that, or a kiki. I'm about to take this damn hat off because it's kind of hot. If you need advice, if you just want to have a good kiki, this is where you send your stories in. And yeah, I'm going to get right into it. You guys know I don't like wasting time because we're trying to get these stories out, okay? All right, so the first story is called, drumroll please, college advice. All right, so let's go. Let's do that or whatever, okay? So, hey Naja, my name's Kayla and I've been a fan since your nipple piercing video. I'm a 16-year-old junior in high school. I turned 17 in June, so I'm starting to get serious about where I'm going to college and all of that stressful stuff. My boyfriend is 18 and graduated last year, and we've been together for a little over 13 months. So far, my plan for college is to stay in state and get my associate's degree, because I can get it in 1 year instead of 2 because I took college classes this year, and I'll take more my senior year. Okay, smart sis. And then once I get my associates, I'll move to Oregon to get a bachelor's in business management and become an entrepreneur. Anyways, my question is, what do you think my living situation should be? Before I even read the rest of it, what do I think your living situation should be? I should be anything that is convenient for you and isn't going to put you out of your way. Like, pretty much. Like, don't stress yourself out with trying to move out. And like, if your parents are going to let you stay with them, stay with them. Like, don't stress yourself out about it. It shouldn't be a stressful thing. But anyway, I don't know if I should live on my own, live with roommates, live with my boyfriend, or do a little bit of both my first year of college. Why can't you live with your mom? Why can't you live with your parents? Like, do your parents not want you staying with them anymore? Like, why are your parents just completely out the picture when you're staying home for your first year. Like, what's going on with that? So, my college and career plan won't change if my boyfriend and I break up. But if we're still together, we're going to move to Oregon together. I just don't know where I should live while I'm getting my associates. My boyfriend lives in the same city as the college I plan on getting my associates at, which is about 30 minutes away from where I am now. Child, that is not far. That is not far at all. Like, literally, like, in my city, if I were to drive 30 minutes away from here, I'd probably be like almost at the airport in the same city. Like, that is not far at all. Okay. When I can, I'll spend a night or two with my boyfriend over the weekend, and I'll usually see him 1 or 2 times a week. My mom loves him and is totally fine with me staying with him, but she doesn't want me to live with him because she's had bad experiences when living with boyfriends. And y'all have only known each other for a year. That's kind of, I don't know. I think it would be a good idea to see what living with him would be like before we move states, just in case it doesn't work. But I just don't know. I figured you have more experience, and I really value your opinion and advice. Thanks, Boo, for reading. In my opinion, I feel like you should listen to your mom. Keep living with your mom, but if you want to go spend the night at his apartment or whatever, you could do that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But I wouldn't live with him. And then, do you even have a job yet? Like, I don't think you even realize how hard it is to go to school and work. Like, that shit's hard. And then to find a good paying job that's going to like work around your school schedule, it's not easy. I feel like you should just stay living with your mom and then spend the night at your dude's house every now and again. 30 minutes away is not a long car ride. Like, I know some people that have to drive at least 2 hours to go from home to their college city, 6 hours from home to their college city. Like, 30 minutes is not a major journey at all. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna see. What do you guys think? Simply Sweet says, damn, only 16 and you want to live with your boyfriend? She doesn't mean she wants to live with him right now. She means like once she graduates, like live with him. But I mean, like, sis, I get it. We're not about to sit here and act like she's the only freaking girl that has been like, oh my God, I want to live with my boyfriend. Like, we get it, but come on now. Shout out to Sienna for the donation. I appreciate you. And she says, I wish 30 minutes was the least of my worries, right? Like, I know people that be having to drive like 8 hours, be having to switch out drivers. Like, damn. She says, hold on, I want to pronounce your name correctly. Ajaye? Let me know if I pronounce it right. Says, if your family is willing to let you stay with her, do that. Just get yourself together. Right. Stay with your mom and save as much as you can, then plan your activities around your schedule. Right. Don't live with him. I live in Houston. 30 minutes is to the corner store. Right. Like, I don't know if you just live in like a small city or what, but that's not anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. School is already a full-time job. I know that's right, because I remember when I was 18 and I was trying to move out on my own and go to school, I had to work 2 jobs, go to school full-time. Like, it's hard. It's really hard. And like, even if I were to have a roommate at that time of my life, I still would have been scraping pennies and I would have barely been able to pay my bills. Like, it's really hard. Like, damn. Someone said they live 17 hours away from their university. Bless. Jesus. God damn. Damn, I think I just saw Chelsea in the chat. Shout out to Chelsea. So this is why I don't do trap teas on my phone, because the shit like resets all the time. So I'm just going to keep seeing what you guys are saying and probably get psycho roommates. Yeah, like the roommate thing is another thing too. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like you're kind of moving a little too fast with that. I feel like the safe route to go is, if you can stay with your parents, stay with your parents. Like, when I was in college, I lived with my mom because I already knew, like, look, I ain't trying to be on that shit. Really not. Living on your own is not cheap at all. You are so right. She said, my roommate was horrible, thought she was a good friend, don't know who people are until you live with them. That part too, like, even like you might not even know, and that's the thing, you could probably like spend the night at your boyfriend's house and stuff, but then once you actually like put your name on a piece of paper and live with him and you see how his like money habits are and stuff, it might not work either. I just feel like it's just way too young to try to do something that serious, you know? Said, don't you guys get student loans and scholarships? Not everybody. If anybody was like me, everybody would be like, oh, your mom makes too much, you can't get this loan. And like, and then if you were even stupider like I was, and you go and you fucking and you go to a freaking art school where none of these scholarships can apply, then you're even more fucked. Like, bless. You said I had to take my mom off my FAFSA. Look, right, I don't even blame you. I do not even blame you. Okay, I think I have one. Girl, get me to the tea. Like, what are we doing? Okay, I think I have one now. Okay. This one is called I Feel Lied to by My Boyfriend. Let me know when you guys are ready. Somebody said, imagine if 50 Cent ran FAFSA. Let me stop. Okay. All right. Okay, so my boyfriend told me he was 100% straight, but he had a fling with a guy and said the only reason was because he was curious. I told him I didn't feel comfortable dating someone who isn't fully straight. And yes, I get shit on for saying that, but I feel like we can have our preferences. I'm told I need to grow up, but I feel like it makes me uncomfortable. I shouldn't be forced to be okay with it despite what society says. That if I love him, I have to accept him. It's not like I go on a tangent and am full-blown homophobic. If you like bisexual men, good for you, but please stop shoving it down my throat that I need to grow up. Okay, how I feel about that. Look. Okay. I feel like if that's one of your preferences or whatever, cool. I mean, I'm the type of way where it's like I'm bisexual. So if I were to go out and be like, oh, I'm not about to date this man because he's bisexual, I deem that as hypocritical. I don't really know how straight girls think. Like, I don't know if you guys feel like you think that he's gonna cheat on you with a man and like I don't know how straight girls think. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Do you feel that way because you feel like bisexuality equals being unfaithful? Do you feel that way because the fact of him having sex with another man disgusts you? Like I don't know. And then the fact that you just went on because it's different. Because I know some people who will just straight up just be like, hey, look, I won't date X person, but I will still respect X person and I won't disrespect X person, but they won't go on a whole fucking tangent as to why that they are not homophobic or they're not racist or they're not like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like you kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's your preference, but if you knew that he even had a curiosity or something, wouldn't that turn you off? That's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how straight girls think. That's why I'm like, I don't know. What are you guys saying in here? So I could get like a little, yeah, like if you have to justify it like that, it does sound a little sus. So I'm bisexual and feel the same way. I feel that way because I like dominant men. And if he's bi, I feel as though he's giving up some of his masculinity. That's the thing though. It's like, even there are some gay men who are masculine. Like, that's why I don't get it. Like, I don't know. Like, for example, Daniel, he's the first straight guy I've ever dated. Like, the other two dudes I've dated were bisexual. Well, one is queer. The other is bisexual. I didn't care. Like, I don't know. Cause it's just like, bruh, you're dating me right now. And I think that's where it gets weird. Like, I don't know. Right, like exactly like how some lesbians only want to date other lesbians. Like it's a preference, I get it. But I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like me being bisexual, I just feel like that would be hypocritical if I'm over here just associating other bisexual men as being like sissies or something when it's just like, no, they just like men. And in my opinion, I feel like it's a little bit more masculine because you're dominating another man. Like that's just how I think of it. But I don't know. Let me just get back to the story and not like, get on my shit. But let me see. Let's see what she got to say. So she says, hold on, because she's still going on this tangent. Hold on. Okay. She says, it just when it comes to him, I kind of get squeamish because we're in a long-term relationship and I didn't think he liked men until 4 years of dating. But didn't you say, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like, what? What? Okay. He said it was a one-time thing, but when I figured out there was other men he had sex with, I'm going to be blunt, it grossed me out. Yes, we use protection, but the fact that he did the down and dirty with a man plays in my mind and it turns me off. I try so hard to surpass it, but it's straining our relationship because I question if he even likes having intercourse with me. My thing is, sis, you don't need to be with him. You don't need to be with him because, like, if that is one of your preferences, then you just don't need to be with him. Like, I'm sorry. It's just like how some people aren't homophobic, but they prefer certain genitals. I mean, shit, like, it's either going to turn you on or it's not. Like, and that's why I'm just like, look, like, just go. Like, just go. Like, just leave him be. Let him do what he wants to do. There's going to be girls out there who don't care because at the end of the day, he's being faithful to you. Like, he's not cheating on you. I don't know yet, but so far he hasn't cheated on you. He's just telling you about his past. Like, if that's your preference, then you just need to go. It got so bad, we got in an argument and I just left the house because I was so mad I didn't want to start yelling. I didn't want to come back, so I told him to leave for the day till things chill out. I was mad because he swore up and down he only had sex one time with a guy. But sis, your preference is straight men, okay? Your preference is straight men. But this man told you he had sex with a man before. What is not clicking? What is not clicking? What is not clicking, sis? What is not clicking? Why are you pissed now? Because the body count is high. If you genuinely were like, I only want to be with straight men, and this man told you from the get-go, I fucked one guy before, that is not a straight man anymore, sis. I'm calling I'm calling the police. Like, what? Why is it not clicking? Okay. Look, I love everybody, all sexualities, but some of y'all straight girls be killing me. Hold on. What's going on here? Okay. Woosab. And turned out it was a lie. I have screenshots, pictures, and messages to prove that. And he refused to leave. I told him I just needed space, but he refused and threw it in my face that the lease is under his name. So legally, I can't make him leave. Ooh. After hours of blowing off steam, though I was super mad, I went home. Guess what I saw? He had turned the house upside down. He broke my makeup palettes and punched the walls and broke his headphones that were like $100. He said it was my fault why he did all that. That was petty. I got super mad because he threw away all my liquor and spices to cook. I was mad, but I let it go because our kid was there. Y'all have a kid? Sis. Y'all have a child. Today, I woke up pissed and I feel trapped in this relationship. Should I just try getting used to the fact that he has had sex with males, be open to it? No, I'm not attracted to females, so I wouldn't try experimenting to see how it feels. Since nobody was asking you to do that. Like, that's okay. So I get what type of person you are now. You're the type of person that associates bisexuality with sexual deviancy. You're one of those. Okay. Okay. Now it makes sense because nobody even like I wouldn't even see how you having sex with a girl would make this situation better. But out of nowhere, you just is like, oh, and by the way, no, I'm not fucking no girl. Like nobody even said that. So you're just one of those people that associate bisexuality with sexual deviancy. You believe that because your man has had sex with another man before, that he's probably still having sex with other men behind your back. This is the vibe that I'm getting from you right now, and it's not cool. And I will wholeheartedly admit that bisexual men have it way worse than bisexual women because y'all get viewed as sissies, not masculine, and all that. Ugh, sis. Y'all have a child together. You don't think he loves you? He's still with you. This is all around toxic. I feel bad for this kid because the kid got to see this shit. I hope this doesn't offend anyone. Thank you and love you, girl. Sis, look. The whole relationship is toxic. You could have left out the whole sexuality part. It would have been toxic. This man fucking ruining the house. He got control over you because that's his house. Y'all got a kid together. I honestly feel like y'all should break up and co-parent because you like literally like you. But what I'm not understanding is like you knew that he had fucked a dude before. You really look. Daniel, the dude, my boyfriend right now, he would never like like he would never ever lay down with the guy because he's straight. I understand there's bi-curiosity and stuff out there, but usually when a dude goes through like has a bi-curious moment, they don't be fucking. Okay? And I'm not trying to say Daniel's never had no bi-curious moment, y'all. I'm telling you, he's the first straight dude I've ever been with. But I have been with exes who have had bi-curious moments and then ended up coming out as queer and bi. That's why I'm saying there are some guys who it doesn't even get that far. That's why I'm like, sis, you knew. And you knew before you had a child with him that he had sex with a man before. She found out 4 years later in the relationship how many men he actually had sex with. But she knew from the get-go he only had sex with one. That's one too many. If you want a straight man, that's one too many. That's one too many. That's why I'm like, so now it's a problem. Sis, look, y'all have a kid together. I suggest you co-parent because all this is going to do is continue to make you guys argue and make you guys lash out in front of that child. Look. No kid deserves to see their parents fighting. No kids deserve to see their dad punching holes in the wall and ruining makeup and trashing the fucking house. And like, no kid deserves to see that. I feel like y'all just need to co-parent. Let him go do his own thing. And you can go and find you a straight stepdaddy. All I'm saying. But what I do want to let you know is that bisexual people are not cheaters. We're not sexual deviants. We just so happen to like both. Like, I'm going to give you an analogy I give people all the time. I'm going to give you an analogy. I like hamburgers and hot dogs, okay? I like eating both of them. Right now, I found a really fucking good hot dog, okay? Savoring that shit. And you know what? I think I might want to be eating this hot dog forever. Sure, I still like hamburgers, but this hot dog is so fucking good and tastes so great. And, you know, it's savoring my hunger. Like, I don't need a hamburger right now. That's the analogy I like to give dumbass people that don't understand bisexuality. I don't see why it's so hard to be like, damn, I'm really missing out on this hamburger. Like, no, like this hot dog is fucking excellent, my guy. Like, I don't want a hamburger right now. Like, what? Like, yes, I have the taste buds that like to consume hamburgers, but as of this moment, I am really enjoying this hot dog. So why would I ruin my delicious meal with some random person's fucking hamburger? Like, why is this so hard for people to understand? Child. let me just. It just be so baffling to me. Like, people don't think, like, oh, so straight people just don't cheat because they only like one gender? Like, that, it just don't make no sense to me how people be like, oh, like, what? Child, these fucking people. Let me see, what are y'all saying in these comments while I'm trying to scroll all the way back down because my phone is trash. Gabby says if he never cheated, it shouldn't be a problem. 9 out of 10, if it was switched, she'd expect him to be okay with who she is as a person, even with a kid. Right. Right. That part. That's why I said it's so, like, that double standard shit is insane. At the end of Pride Month, right? Like, why we had to get this story at the end of Pride Month? Sis. It's the same thing with straight people. I like hot dogs only, but I have so many options of hot dogs to pick from. Doesn't mean I'll cheat. Exactly. Carpathian said, but he lied. He lied about the number, but he ain't lied that he done slept with a man before and she just pushed it under the rug. I feel like when you push that shit under the rug, what do you expect? I feel like when he said I only smashed one dude, he was testing the waters, and when he saw that that was cool, they got close enough. They've been together for 4 years. He thought he could confide in her, but she was still stuck in her ways. She should have left right when he told her, I slept with a man before. Right, I believe so too. They must both be miserable. Right, that's what I was thinking about too, Nat. Like, you care more about the bisexual thing than the fact that this man punching holes in the wall and your baby gotta watch this shit. Like, you need to just leave him, sis, because both of y'all are miserable. I'm pretty sure that your baby wants to see both of his or her parents happy, whether that's together or apart. Like, because that shit's just toxic. It's just toxic. Are y'all ready to move on? Because we're not gonna do this on Pride Month. We're not gonna do this on Pride Month. Kayla, I'm done with you talking about, girl. It's just a little meat. Shut up! Like, I'm so tired of y'all right now. She said it's just a little meat. Calm down. Okay, I'm done. I can't. Where's my water? But on seriously, sis, wishing you the best of luck. Jesus, talk about it's just a little meat. I'm tired of y'all. Okay, this one is called He Had a Girlfriend. Okay. Okay. Hey, Naja. Love you and your videos, but I'm going to get straight to it. I'm 21 years old and a Scorpio. I've been talking to this guy, and honestly, I really like him. We both are in school majoring in biology. We share the same love of making music, and the list goes on. Initially, when I met him, it was like an instant connection. Mind you, I met him when I was having one of my bum days, but I guess he could see the bad bitch in me because she's there. Okay, anyways, we exchanged numbers and started talking pretty often. He was coming over to my place several times a week, and we would literally just talk and vibe to music. Real chill shit. During all of this, he never said anything about a girlfriend. I had even texted him telling him how I felt about him, and he said he felt the same and blah, blah, blah. It's crazy. I saw a comedy skit where the girl was like, now you got to interview men on a first date. You got to be like, do you have any kids? Do you have any kids you don't know about? Do you have somebody that you just slept with that is pregnant within the last 6 to 9 months that you are aware of? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have someone who thinks they're your girlfriend? Like, you like, right, Artemis, like, y'all mess around with these dirty ass little boys like this, but as soon as he say he's bisexual, I'm done. Okay, here we go. Okay. He's from New York, though, and only came to my city a few times out the year to visit family. I wasn't thinking about all that yet though, because we were just talking on some chill shit. So, anyways, he comes over one day and it's like just any other time, except I was tired of the shy shit. I'm a virgin, but bitch, I was ready to give it up to him. Why? Why, sis? Why, sis? I felt like it had been long enough. So I started throwing hints, trying to get closer. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing though, because like I said, I'm a virgin. But I'm trying to make it clear that I want some eggplant emoji. Tell me why this dude was like, oh, it's getting late. I gotta work early. Bitch, I'm irritated as fuck. But on the outside, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, me too. So after he leaves, I text him making sure he got home. And because I was feeling some type of way, I reiterated how much I liked him to see if maybe I was mistaken before or if this dude's just really that shy. So this time he says he likes me too and has feelings for me. But then he says, but I have a girl back home, so we can only be friends if that's cool with you. I'm like, bitch, stop the press. What the fuck is going on? Well, at least he told you before you gave him the biscuit, because I would have been pissed. I would have been so pissed. Like, yeah. So, how the fuck you approach me, exchange numbers, all in my house, telling me you got feelings for me, but leave out you got a girl? Hell nah. I'm legit feeling disgusted, but I just hit him back with a okay to refrain from cursing him out. Days go by and he's still texting me and trying to hang out, but I'm not feeling it at this point because, yo, I don't want to be your friend. I want to be with you. The fuck? During these days passing by, my friend is investigating and finds his girlfriend, but this bitch is in New York cheating on him. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. That's not your man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. She's been, oh my God, making whole posts about getting her booty ate, smashing other dudes, and basically talking shit about him and admit she's been cheating on him since he left New York to come visit his family. I don't know why she did all this, but I guess he must have pissed her off, child, because she was spilling all her business on Instagram. Tell me why this dude ends up staying with her, yet is still trying to talk to me. But because I still like him, I entertain the friendship BS. But every time he sees me, he can tell the energy is different now. He's back in New York now, and a couple months after he got back, they broke up. So now he's trying to flirt with me and basically leave where we left off before he dropped the bomb. But honestly, I'm conflicted because I still like him. But I don't think someone who can hide something like that deserves my time. Exactly. But I don't know how to stop talking to him. He just knows the right things to say. What should I do? Let him go completely or see if we can form a relationship now that he doesn't have a girlfriend? I'm usually a no tolerance type of girl, but I don't know. I'm just very conflicted. Sis, do not give him your time. He made you a second option. You should always come first. You're a bad bitch, remember? You should always come first. You should never be fucking second best to anybody. Like, no. He should have, if he really wanted to be with you, he would have dumped his cheating ass bitch and was like, you know what, I'm sorry, but I found somebody who, like, I really fuck with. Like, no, no, we don't do second best around here. We don't. Someone says SZA has entered the chat. Let that man go. Yeah, if they come back after entertaining someone else, you're basically their second option, right? Don't give your poom poom up, sis. Right? You're a virgin. Cherish that shit. Girl, there's other hot dogs out there, right? Find one and cover him with ketchup. I know that is right. She was not asking the pressing questions from the get. At least you should, right? Be like, hey, are you single? Right. Not just be like, I got feelings for you. Be like, are you single? Are you not? Does somebody else think you're single, but you're not? Like, what's going on? Right, now he probably upgraded you to first option, then got a second option. Sis, I just wouldn't do it. You're too good for him. You're way too good for him to be settling for second best. Like, fuck that. Okay, so this one is called I Got Catfish. She pretended to be her brother for 5 months. Bruh. I'm trying to figure out, have I read this already? No, I don't think I have. Okay. All right, yeah, I haven't read it. Okay, here we go. Hey Naja, I just wanted to first say I really love your videos and keep being unique and beautiful. Thanks, sis. I appreciate you. So let's get to the story. I had this friend, let's call her Lee, and we became hella close, and she told me about her family and showed me a pic of her brother. And let me tell you, he was fine as fuck. But I brushed it off. We got on FaceTime and she was like, hey, I showed him a picture of you and he thought you were cute and he's gonna text you. And I was like, damn, really? Bet. But here's the kick. She said he was going to be texting me from her phone because his was broken. Sis, it's 2019. It's 2019, about to be 2020. Right. Like, okay. Long story short, we got together. Mind you, I never met this dude. I'm literally like, what the fuck? So here comes the BS. I noticed every time I sent a message to him, it go to her. Mind you, he is using her phone. But here are the real red flags at the end will make you go, damn, bitch, how did you not see this? So Lee invited me to her house, and I found out Anthony could sing, or so I thought. She let me listen to songs of him singing, and it was like amazing. Then he was a poet, and he wrote me some of the most amazing things. Okay, so when you went to her house, did you not notice that there was not a brother there? Like, where's his room? Where is he? Where's the brother? Okay. So while we were talking, I noticed the pictures he was sending me were hella different from when we were first talking. But Lee kept saying stuff like, I remember taking that photo. So I was like, maybe it's all in my head. But the dude in the picture looked much older than 17 and was like too fine for me. Then Lee and Anthony both sent me photos of him and his mom saying she died really young. And I was like, oh, okay. Until the damn day came. Lee was like, Anthony wrote a song for you. I was like, what? OMG, let me see. So this dude sent it. I was like, OMG, baby, until I saw the Instagram tag. Okay, sis, here we go. I looked it up and found out that Anthony isn't a 17-year-old boy from Ohio. He's a YouTuber named Milo from ATL. Plus, not only is he a YouTuber, but his channel is a couples channel. And get this, the girl who Bree said was his mom was his damn girlfriend. Do y'all know any of these YouTubers who she's talking about? Damn. Damn. Wow. Okay, so y'all know who these people are? Look. Talking about looking it up now, right? Because I'm like, I don't even know who this is. Hold on. I'm about to open up another tab. Hopefully it doesn't. Better yet, let me not do that. I'm going to open up a new tab on my phone. Let's see. Who is it? Milo YouTube channel. Hold on. That's just not popping up. Who is this man? His girlfriend's name is Bree. So Milo and Bree. YouTube. I can't find them. Y'all are probably going to be better at me. Milo and Hazel. Hazel, is that what y'all are saying? Because I'm curious. Because, bitch. Okay, yeah, y'all are right. It is Milo and Hazel. Really? She tried it. Talking about this girl is his mom. Like, they look they look in the same age range. She just tried the fuck out of these people. Like what the fuck? I've never seen them before, but like the fact that she's gonna try and be like, oh, that's the mom. Like, this girl looks young. Like, what? And he is not. I'm so sorry. That's not my man. So I could say this, but he ain't cute. He ain't cute. Nah, sis. Right? Like, that's why I'm just like, look, look. Okay. But hey, he in a happy ass relationship, and this girl is dead ass wrong for trying to catfish using their pictures. And then even more dead ass wrong for saying that his girlfriend is his mom when that girl is young and very pretty. Like, what? No. Okay. I was mad, sad, and confused. Like, what the fuck? I confronted Lee about it, and she wants to say, oh, that's a different girl. His mom looks different. So pulled up the same exact picture and was like, bitch, how? And she ain't said nothing. Next day, she want to say that dude is moving to Texas and that we should break up. But that's not all. You know how Lee told me he can sing? I searched up and found out they were song covers that she showed me. And you know how he is such a good poet? I found out that shit was from Tupac. This bitch got poems from Rose in the Concrete and sent it to you, and you didn't know it was Tupac. Y'all young chillins be killing me. Y'all be killing me. Y'all be killing me. Y'all be killing me. So I let it continue on, seeing what she knows. I know she catfished me, and plus a little piece of me didn't want to believe it was true. Girl, how? How are there any more pieces that of your being that don't believe that is true when you already looked up the YouTube couple and saw? Oh my God. Okay. Now here's the part where I need your advice, girl. So I'm a freshman, right? I know, how the fuck does this happen? And I don't know how to cut Lee off. Like, I don't talk to her like that, but she follows me around. And at lunch, me and my best friend sit with them, but I don't say anything unless spoken to. Like, I want to confront her again and tell her she hurt me. But last time I went off and was like, are you gay? Like, do you like me? Why would you text all sexual shit to me knowing you're a catfishing ass bitch? And she was like, if you ever say that again, I'm going to fight you. The bitch got hands, so I don't know. You said she got hands. I don't want to fight. 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 Like, oh my God. Honestly, sis, if I were you, I would just not respond to the number. I wouldn't entertain that shit. And every time she'd bring it up, just be like, girl, I know it's you. Stop playing with me. Like, that's all you got to do. Just be like, girl, stop playing with me. Leave me alone. Stop playing with me. Like, that's all I would do. I would just be like, look, stop playing with me. Stop. Like, every time she brings it up, like, sis, I know it's you. Stop playing. Like, stop. Or if you really want to be petty, start watching that couple's channel. And then be like, oh my God, I am so in love with this YouTube couple. Oh my God. And just be like, oh my God, did you see what they did this time? Are you subscribed? Like, be petty if you want to. Somebody said, Queen Diana talking about catfish her back. I would not waste my time catfishing that girl back, because then y'all definitely gonna fight. Like, if you're scared of fighting her, then that's not the way to go about it. Right, just block and delete. Just block the number. If she wants to keep on playing stupid, you could play stupid too. Play dumb too. Like, what the fuck? Damn, this fucking email just fucking go all the way down to the beginning. I'm tired of scrolling all the fucking time. Right, just start liking all their Instagram pictures. Being like, oh my God, this is like my favorite YouTube couple. Like, right, just like, oh my God, I found your brother and your mom on YouTube. Oh my God. Artemis said, everybody got a hood cousin that could fight. Right, you better go set them up real quick. Like, you better go set them up. Repost them and be like, I stand. Right. Just, say, I need more pettiness. Come at her with a crowbar. Y'all trying to get sis locked up. Like, bless. Not the fucking crowbar. She definitely don't want to take a chance on catching them hands. She is shook. Right. Like, okay, I think I have. All right, we're back. We're back. Okay, this one is called, Should I Spill the Tea on My Brother-in-Law About His Wife? Let me know when y'all are ready. And So the brain cells are absent. This T blast. All I'm saying, mind your business. Writing for my brothers. Mind your business. Okay. Hey, Najabu. I'm in love with you and your channel. I watch it faithfully. Thanks, sis. Okay, let's get into this mess. My name is B. I'm 26 and need some advice on my sister. So I have a psycho Aquarius sister. We will name her Nutso. Oh, Nutso. I'm trying to make her sound like fancy, talking about Nutso. No, it's Nutso, like homegirl crazy. Nutso has a husband who does anything and everything for her as any husband should. As my sisters do, we talk about our lives when we hang out. So for the past 6 months, she has constantly telling me about these guys she's talking to. Mind you, she's married of 5 years. She has talked to a countless number of guys and she's bragging about this. She goes on to tell me she had sex with like 2 of the men. When I call her out about being a hoe, she blames it on her husband that he lets her go out. He lets her talk to these men. He's fat, he's unattractive, and all this mean shit. That is so mean. Why even get married to him then if you feel all this way about your husband? Like, why even get married? But she won't leave him because he will take her son. She won't have a car, a house, or anyone paying for her shit. But that's not all. She was planning to go out of town for her ex. She was planning to go out of town for her ex, get pregnant by him before he goes to jail. What? She said, what the fuck kind of Twilight Zone shit is this? As a sister, I try not to get in her relationship, but damn, how are you going to drop all that shit in my lap? She's a psycho Aquarius, which is no excuse for all of this. Now her husband is feeling some type of way about the way he's being treated and is starting to ask questions. He came to my mom's house on Easter and had a sit-down talk. If any of us knew anything, she did not want to be with him. I'm the only one who is sitting on this mountain of secrets. And me being married, my heart is telling me to tell it all, but then my brain is saying, stay out of it. You don't need none of that karma or bad juju. Naja, help me with this one. A girl don't know what to do. Plus, a girl ain't trying to lose her sister or get beat up behind this bullshit either. Man, y'all be getting scared to get beat up, man. Sometimes you just gotta get beat up. Everybody gets beat up sometimes, dude. Like, you win some, you lose some. So I've stayed away from my sister because I can't be around Thoughtsville or know any more secrets. My ears are full, LOL. But girl, if you could help me, what you would do, because that would help a lot. Basically what I would do is I would tell your sister, like, don't talk to me about that shit anymore. And if you do, then I'm like, cause she's putting you in a very awkward ass position. Like, she's putting you in like such an awkward ass position because this man ain't doing nothing wrong with trying to love your sister, support your nephew or your niece. I don't remember. And she's over here just being a thought, like unfaithful as fuck. Like, for what? You so petty talking about call the cops on the ex. He already going to jail. What I don't get is it's just like, okay, why is she putting all of that on your lap? Is it because you're her sister and she just trusts that you wouldn't tell? I don't think you should tell, though, because it's like you don't want to get in the middle of that. And to further not be in the middle of that, I would tell your sister, look, don't talk to me about this shit. This shit is not cool. I don't want to hear it. You can go tell that to one of your little friends. Don't talk to me about it. Like, I don't know. It'd be different if it was my brother and his wife was doing that. Then I would feel obliged. But I don't know. Like, that is so tricky. Like, I see why you're stumped on that shit. What do you guys think? Because honestly, I don't know. I need some like feedback from y'all. Like, what could we do? Tell my none of my business. That's none of my business. That's how I feel. Like, I don't want to be the one to be the home wrecker, even because I feel like if you tell him, all the attention is going to be brought off of her and it's going to be brought onto you for dropping the bomb. Like, you get what I'm saying? If she's that crazy, she might turn around and mess with your man or your marriage. Look, damn, somebody just sent me a story and didn't even finish it. And that shit would have been real juicy. Who wrote the note? Right. Ooh. Like, do you know if you're the only person that your sister has said this shit to? Because you could definitely, ooh, bitch. Pull a Snooki and JWoww on that ass. Because I know that shit hurts your conscience. I know it hurts your conscience. All right, everybody's saying it's lagging. You guys aren't missing much because I'm just trying to find a story right now. But I genuinely feel like if you're the only person that knows, I wouldn't send a note. But if other people are aware, I would send a note. Or you could just leave it the fuck alone so you don't get blamed. Because, girl, I would not want to be like, they're going to pin you as the reason for the separation. You know that, right? Or he could be a whole duck and stay with her. And then you'll just be seen as messy. You said, is she pregnant though? No, she's trying to get pregnant by a jailbird right now. The ghetto. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Like, if she gets pregnant, then I would definitely tell him. Because then that's a whole new type of low, having a man raise somebody else's child. Like, for sure. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready for the next one? So basically what we all come to terms with is if she gets pregnant, tell him, because that's not cool having another man raise somebody else's child. If somebody else knows the tea, write an anonymous note. But if that's not it, then just leave that shit alone and stay out of their business. Tell her to stop telling you their business because you don't want no part in it. And there you go. Where's my water? Oh, I'm like, bitch. We got 10 more minutes. This one is called My Baby Daddy's Fiance is About to Ruin a Good Thing. Why do you care about your baby daddy's relationship? I don't know. We'll see. Yes, we are in May, by the way. Hey, Naja, my name is Stacy. I'm 23, and my baby daddy's girlfriend has a one-sided beef, and I'm not sure what to do. I had my son 3 years ago with a guy we will call Jordan. Not gonna lie, he was my high school sweetheart. We went to the same college and all. However, bitch, the real world ain't no joke. I know it's not. I be trying to tell these youngins, sis, the real world ain't no joke, ain't no fairy tales. That little dirty ass little boy you like in high school most likely is not going to be the one. I know, sis. Once I got my degree and he had finally finished his schooling, we realized that we weren't meant to be together. When we separated, there was no drama. He's a phenomenal father, so no child support, no watch visits. He can pick his son up at any time. That's what's up. Hell, when I was laid off, he forced me to let him pay both my rent and his rent until I got back on my feet. And wouldn't take the money back because he claims that's what he's supposed to do as the father of my child. Right, because like, where is his baby gonna live? Like, that wasn't even something that he like was supposed to do. That's just something really nice that he did for you. Okay, where was I at? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Fast forward to now, he's had a fiance for 2 years and she cannot grasp the concept of co-parenting. For example, every other Sunday since our son has been born, we would go out to eat for breakfast just to discuss our child and what we are doing in life. His fiance was complaining about how much he sees me, will blow up his phone until he leaves, and will subtweet me. Why don't you invite her to the breakfast? Because she's about to be his wife. And when your child is over at his house, she's going to be taking care of your kid with him. So I feel like she should be invited to, especially now that she's fiance status and she's not girlfriend status, I feel like she should be invited to the breakfast. And for some of y'all that are saying she shouldn't be invited, like, bruh, co-parenting is so important. Like, there are some people who know how to co-parent and some people who don't. Like, put my own tea out there. My mom, she don't know how to co-parent for shit. My mom don't know how to co-parent. My dad, on the other hand, my dad can go to lunch and go to football games with his wife's baby daddy. Like, they do it as a unit. Like, that's what co-parenting really is. Like, co-parenting isn't just two people. The second you get married and you get serious with somebody, like, my dad be going to football games with my step siblings, dad. They do all types of shit together. Like, it's not, I don't know. I just feel like she should have been invited to the breakfast. Like, you get what I'm saying? So at least then she can get an idea of what those breakfasts are like. And it's not like y'all being flirty and shit. Like, it's literally just like, oh, okay. Little baby James went to soccer practice today. And, you know, little baby James has an A in science. Like, you get what I'm saying? But that's just me. So I thought it would be a good idea to invite her to tag along. See? Okay, little baby James, right? This bitch had the nerve to say, I'm using my child to get close to Jordan. Bitch, what? Like, she had, like, sis. What? Okay, now, sir, if you're going to marry a bitch that's not okay with your child having a mom, like, I don't know, sir. You might need to reevaluate your fiance. Then there was a situation where she tried to curse me out in front of his family because I showed up at a family event to drop my son off. Luckily, his sisters and mom wanted all the smoke and told her that she's expendable as fuck and she needs to respect me as the mother of his child. There we go. There we go. Because look, if you're going to disrespect this man's child in front of that child's mother, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. His family is constantly telling me I need to stand up to her. However, I'd be damned if she pushes me to the point I drag her and end up losing my child. That part. He's checked her several times about the disrespect, and she doesn't listen. I don't want to hate the girl or fight, period, but it's getting to the point where I feel like I'm losing myself by not responding. I'm starting to honestly push myself and my son away from his father because I just don't want to deal with the drama. So you already know she's taking advantage of that and bringing up my parenting skills and every chance she gets. I don't want to tell him she has to go because he's dropped women before for ruining his co-parenting situation. But honestly, she's making me question myself as a mother. Am I doing the wrong thing for remaining cordial and not responding to her? How can I tell him how I feel about how things are going without it seeming like I want him back? Because at this point, I'm either going to beat her ass or he's not going to see his kid when she's around. But that's not fair to someone who has religiously taken care of his kid. Please help. P.S. Sorry if it's long. I got caught up venting mid-storytelling. Girl, it's okay. Look. Mariah, the mama, I agree with you. And there's a reason your comment just stuck out to me. People without kids, most of the time cannot date people with kids. Because it's like, yo, if you can't understand that, you don't got no business trying to be with somebody who has a child. Because it's like, bruh, so you would rather date a man who has a toxic relationship with their baby mama than be with a man who respects your relationship. Like the baby mom respects your relationship and is like, look, I don't want him, but his child wants him. Little baby James wants him. So I'm going to allow that to happen, but I don't want shit to do with him. You can have him, sis. That's what I feel like might need to happen. I feel like you need to drop little baby James off at grandma's house, and then you, Jordan, and his fiance need to go somewhere and have a talk and be like, look, you need to let it out. Don't yell at her. Don't scream at her. Talk stern with her. Be like, look, I do not want him, sis. I already had him, sis. His child wants him. Okay? That's it. You're more than welcome to be involved in our powwows when we talk about this child, because if you're going to marry this man, you're going to have to be a second mom to my child. So we need to be on the same page, all three of us. Like, point blank. Point blank. Like, that's what I don't get. Exactly. But if you don't agree to marry someone with a child, if you don't want any responsibilities, right? Alexa says all three of them need to sit down and have an adult conversation when be no static if she's not trying to be with her baby daddy. She's just insecure. Right. She's very insecure. Naughty said, I wouldn't trust her to be a second mom to my child. I'm getting bad vibes from her. Me too. I feel like she would be trash talking me in front of my child, behind my child's back. That's why it's just like, bro, like, what's so special about this girl? If you said that your baby dad used to kick girls to the curb if they weren't cool with the co-parenting situation, but now this bitch comes along and it's different, like, I don't know. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Someone said, okay, but wait, if the baby daddy doing the drop the fiance, he just needs to hang with his kid one-on-one. If he doesn't drop the fiance, or if he's gonna drop the fiance, I feel like it's really important for kids to see their parents getting along, even though they're not together. That's why I don't feel like it should just always be one-on-one. That's just me, though. Mm-hmm. I'm mad. And I know she's in the chat. I'm mad. I just named your baby James. I don't know. You didn't put your baby's name in there, and I just named him Baby James. Right. She definitely knew what she was getting into because she knew that he already had a child. Being an adult is being mature, point blank. Right. Right. I don't know. We're going to see how that lasts because, look, it's the father's job to check the fiance. It seems like he does, but I feel like she just need to go. Like, she needs to go. Right. She's probably not going to understand until she has a kid of her own, like, honestly. But it's just weird how I don't have a kid and I get it. Like, I'm just like, look. But I think it's also because I've seen successful co-parenting before, done right before. And I've also seen co-parenting done very trash. And as, like, I always felt so much better being around, like, my dad and his wife and, like, their siblings and, like, you know, and see how they do it. Like, I think that's why when I've seen it done both ways, the difference is ridiculous. He said if they're getting married, when did she start all this stuff? Was it the whole time or recent? Right. Like, has she always been like that? Mm-mm. Right. Toxic fiance, exit stage, left, please. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, basically it's 3 p.m. So I'm going to wrap this up. Basically, I feel like he's going to get a wake up call soon and just call off the engagement and just say, fuck it. Just call off the engagement. And then y'all won't even have to do anything. But if he really wants to stay with her, you need to drop the little baby off at grandma's house. And all three of y'all need to sit, have an adult conversation. No yelling, no screaming, no none of that. Have an adult conversation and lay down some fucking ground rules. Okay? Because she needs to understand you already had him. You don't want him. You want your kid to be in his life. That's it. Okay? Point blank. Period. And if that doesn't work, hopefully during that conversation, do realize it's like, okay, this just isn't going to work because I want to be in my kid's life and my fiance is stopping me from that. Period. But that is it for the Tribe Tea. I will see you guys tomorrow. Damn, my freaking laptop's about to die too. But what can you guys look forward to this week? I'm going to be doing story time tomorrow. I'm actually gonna be doing a video where I get my fortune read by a fortune teller. So that's gonna be really, really awesome. I've never gotten my fortune done before, never talked to any psychics or anything like that. So there's that. I'm gonna be doing a drink and paint. So that's going to be cool. And, ooh, bitch, I drank too much water. And we're going to be doing our podcast on me and Daniel's channel. Watch out for our podcast. We do a podcast once a week. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing the paint and the drink and paint this week, or I'm going to be showing you guys how I set up my studio. I don't really know yet, but yeah, Oh, and something so random happened to me yesterday that I just want to let you guys know. This is so random, so fucking random. If you guys see, and you can look it up, quick little story time, like 15-minute story time for my laptop guys. I got home yesterday and I was like, okay, I'm about to redo my patio, make it into an art station. And I go outside and I notice that there's one tennis shoe outside of my patio. Just one shoe. And I'm like, what? Why is there one tennis shoe out here? Daniel came home from work and I'm like, Daniel, look at this. What is that? And he's like, I don't know. What the fuck? And I was like, yeah, that's just so fucking weird. Like, that's so weird. So then we don't think anything of it. We go to Walmart and then out of nowhere in my head, it just reminded me of, you know how like people will get your windshield wipers and mark your car so that people know like, okay, there's a woman in this car, follow this car. I was like, Daniel, look up if there's anything about like putting shoes outside of doors. Looked it up. Sure enough, when somebody puts a shoe in front of your door, they're going to see if you're on vacation or not. It's because if you're not on vacation, the shoe is going to stay there. But if you are on vacation, the shoe is going to stay there. If you're not on vacation and you're actively home, you notice shit like that and you're going to move the shoe. So they're waiting to see if you're going to move it or not. And they said usually they only do it with athletic shoes. Tell me why somebody left one fucking New Balance in front of my shit. So I was like, oh, okay. I chucked the shoe over the gate. Because I'm like, look, you know. Tell me why Daniel went out to Walmart and bought like 4 security cameras. Because he was like, you're home filming and working and shit. Like right now I'm home chilling by myself. And he was just like, no, I don't want anybody breaking in the house with you in here. Like, no type shit. So yeah, he bought like 4 fucking security cameras. And I'm like, well, I feel better about having the security cameras now because now I can like really deck out my little area. But look, we do have the ring. We have the ring. But now we have like cameras like pointing at different areas of the house and not just the front door. So yeah, if y'all ever see that, move the shoe, bitch. Move the shoe. If you ever see your windshield wipers looking like this, move them back to normal because they're marking your shit, okay? That's all I got to say about that. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay safe out here. Stay safe out here because it's scamming season, bitch. The weather's getting hot. People acting crazy, okay? Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.